Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. Truly, this is a remarkable stadium, the Allianz Arena, a symbol of cutting-edge technology and architectural perfection. And already we're underway here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Looks to clip it forward. Jordi Alba. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession base. Oh, that is asking for real chance! And they've been caught out here. Goes to finish! Cleared without complication. There's a long ball. Ter Stegen will lay claim to that. Hoists it forward. No question, that's a foul. Now it's Griezmann. And it's Messi. Has a pop! Goal! Barcelona! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Griezmann simply knew the ball was asking to be hit first time because of the way it arrived. And boy, did he hit it.
Barcelona get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
Now hits one! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser. Given such an open invitation, he was always going to shoot.
Well, it's pretty damning on the part of that defence, Peter, that he was allowed so much time and space. But I think you have to give credit where it's due, and it was a brilliant set-up and finish.
Colo grabbed the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
There'll be a throw-in. And he's going long. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, I think they'll be happy with that scoreline. I just hope the second half is as good as the first. It's been pulsating stuff.
Colo head into the dressing room after a half in which we've seen 2 goals, 1 each, and the game right on edge. Already up and running for the second half. And the counter is on. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. Titi. Arthur. Nelson Semedo. Played in with accuracy. That's put paid to a promising move. Plays it through. Oh, that's nice. Crosses into the box. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. Gets it back. Clears it out of harm's way. And help's available out wide. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, it's taken out. That'll be a foul. Well, he knows very well that he is already walking a tightrope. Nelson Semedo. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Arthur. Vidal. And here's Messi.
Barcelona showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
Well played, he saw that coming.
Look, this can still go either way. It might be flowing one way, but there's still time for some ebb.
Arthur.
Look, their supporters must be going balmy about this because there's no sense of purpose in what we're seeing.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Jordi Alba. Final seconds, this has to be it. Gets wrestled off the ball. And the referee brings it to a close. Well, no winner here, but an intriguing game. The result probably a fair reflection. It is finished. So off we go then. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Gerard Piqué. He's just about the toughest opponent you can imagine when it comes to one-on-one tussles, Peter. Pretty much unbeatable in the air or on the ground. He's also very comfortable on the ball and quite adept at picking a pass, whether it be long or short.
Yeah, the scourge of so many strikers. Jordi Alba. All the way back and they start again. Barcelona are experts at this stylish possession-based game.
Well, we're talking tiki-taka, a lot of short, crisp passing, and once the ball is lost, they quickly try to win it back.
Messi! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
Yeah, the shot was enabled, Peter, due to such smart control and technique.
Can't get the better of his opposite number. That's surely a foul, free kick. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Oh, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! Barcelona are in front. Oh, that is a bit special. Barcelona draw first blood here.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he
Has a goal! And he heaves it forward. He gets past his man. Colo have it back and they can go again. Now the ball's come loose and the chase is on. That's gone a long way up and away. Hoists it forward. It's gone out for a throw-in. PK. Tries to get it forward quickly. Finds himself eased off the ball. It's a good run down the right. Where could this lead? Looks to clip it forward. He's made sure that that won't get through. That'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, a close fought half of football, but one that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Colo need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Forward it goes. Tries to swing it in.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Oh, good take in a good area. Real chance! They've done it! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, what a convincing response to going behind. They've got all the momentum now.
Arthur gets it back. Big chance! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Griezmann. And here's Messi. He hits it! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, we could be headed for a scenario in which next goal is the winner. That chance could have been it too.
Semedo battles to win it back.
Colo merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Going through. Oh, well defended. That had to be done.
you wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here. Going nowhere fast is about the...
And time is up. A very good game of football. No winner, but both sets of fans have got their money's worth. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yes, he's the one who carries the hopes of his team. That's offside. Yes, it is. Griezmann. Forward it goes. And here's Jordi Alba. That's great strength on the ball. Jordi Alba pumps it into the area. And the shot! Messi with the short one. Towering header! Oh, just couldn't turn it in.
Colo can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? And he's straight offside. And here's Messi!
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
There's a long ball. Piqué does well to read it and intercepts. Jordi Alba. Oh, good interception. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
And here's Messi!
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Titi. Jordi Alba. Goal now would certainly liven things up. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. And it's Vidal. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Arthur, played back in.
Messi really just wasn't quick enough then. Well, his thinking certainly wasn't. Didn't make use of what I felt were some very good options.
Cut out in the nick of time. And it's half-time here. So neither team has broken through, but certainly not for the want of trying. It's been an interesting game up to now, but still goals. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're already into the second period.
Colo can be very glad that half-time came when it did. Poor possession and very little firepower means they need a serious pick-up in this second half. No guts, no glory.
Down by a lack of accuracy. So looking promising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. battles to win it back. The referee's awarded a free kick. Over to the left. He's got options out wide. Gets the better of his man. Balls over the line, and it is a corner. Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Looking to get within range. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake!
Listen, I've experienced that both for and against, and you won't have to guess which one I prefer.
Reflections on the goal.
Well, his most important job there was to keep the shot down, and he did that without any problems. That's good concentration.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. So we have our breakthrough.
The perfect display, and the old saying comes to mind, when the going gets tough, etc.
Titi, Rakitic, hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Rakitic, Messi, goes for it! Oh, he's missed it.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Dinks one in, and it's got through. That's a brilliant interception.
Colo probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Look at the goal!
Colo can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
There will be 4 extra minutes. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Vidal, it's a loose ball. And that is that. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the odd goal.
This game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Who else but Lionel Messi? I don't need to tell anyone what he's capable of. Some critics don't rate him as the best player on the planet. That's because the Argentinian, for me, is on a different planet.
Yeah, he'll be looking for a goal or two. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. He's got options out wide. That always looked inevitable. The defence dealt with that really well. Jordi Alba. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players.
And Messi! That has certainly tested the keeper.
Messi is very sporting here to acknowledge the quality of the save. A lovely little footballing moment.
And here's Griezmann. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Good strong hand by the keeper. Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Goes to finish! Decent enough try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work though.
As he picked him out. Arthur. Colo still without an attempt on target. And here's Jordi Alba. Crunching tackle. That's clear cut. It's a free kick. But he can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
With a delicate ball. Danger averted for now. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Forward it goes. And it's Messi. Vidal. Griezmann. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. And he's straight offside. And they've got it back as soon as they gave it away. We hit half-time. Both sides have drawn blanks. Have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
It's been a pretty abject performance. No efforts at goal. I'm struggling to remember the last time we had that.
Colo head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out. And we're already back. Gets up to head it! Good delivery. No joy.
Colo can defend those situations better by stopping the crosser at source.
Right through the middle. Goes for goal! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! The vision wonderful, the technique perfect.
It just came down to a battle of wills between him and the keeper, and he won it with a cracking piece of trickery.
Time for a change in personnel. So we have our breakthrough.
Well, listen, a few words of advice and encouragement from the manager during the break can often straighten things out, and it's paid off here.
So, Barcelona making consecutive changes here. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Dembele. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. Chance to break. And he's got the ball glued to his feet. It's the through ball.
Colo are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Hoists it forward. Out towards the flank. Well read, he sorted that out. Ter Stegen gets it away.
Yeah, it's safe to say that they just need to manage this to secure the win now.
Barcelona have a free kick. And he is going into that little black book. PK. A famous win, all but confirmed. They just need to hold on for a few more minutes. Oh no, that's not the ball he wanted. Has a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
Messi sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
The final whistle. What a game. End to end, it flew by, and in the end, it all came down to just the... There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Of course, Antoine Griezmann. He's got a bit of everything, Peter. Speed, great technical ability, and the priceless gift of being able to make all the right decisions at the right times. Personally, I really like the way he can always take a little touch to give himself that half a yard of space. He needs to get a shot away, and he doesn't miss too many either, does he?
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. He's left his man. That's not going to make it. Barcelona are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
PK gets rid without sophistication. And it's played forward. Griezmann battles to win it back. And here's Messi. Gets it back. Tries lifting it over. PK does well there. Alert. Vidal. Arthur.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
PK does well to read it and intercepts. Forward it goes. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Breaks on here. Tries to stroke it through. He's had that. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! There is the breakthrough. Was there ever any doubt?
Yeah, and he knew all along what he wanted to do, and it's a really great instinctive finish.
Colo take the lead.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
First 45 minutes are up. Here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, that certainly pleased the fans, and the players are definitely happy with that scoreline. The question is now, can they protect it?
Colo head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. Already up and running for the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Hoists it high. Arthur. Vidal. Colo are still that goal to the good. Chance to break. Nicely measured pass. Going through. Chooses to go. And the shot! Oh, that's a fine save!
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Ah, now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Griezmann. Jordi Alba. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now. Barcelona are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Well, there's no two ways about it. This is what they have to do.
Ball through needs to be good here. Timely intervention.
Colo are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk. They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Look at the defender bombing forward.
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
And there goes the final whistle. What a game.